Meet Christopher S. Carson, lawyer, devout Roman Catholic, and self-proclaimed champion of women, especially the ones he dates while they are under bond restrictions. When he is not defending the Constitution, he is defending his right to get reprimanded, repeatedly. Viewer discretion and a sense of humor are advised, because this is a story of faith, ethics, and eyebrow-raising choices. Let's start with Carson's greatest hits, because what is a legal career without a few ethics violations? In 2008, Carson received a private reprimand for sending a letter to the court without copying the opposing counsel. A little ex parte sneak peek. The following year, he filed a motion to enforce child placement when, astonishingly, there was no placement order. That's like enforcing a restraining order on a ghost. Fast forward to 2010, and things escalate. Carson is suspended for 90 days after having sex with a client who is under bail conditions. He even bought her alcohol. You know, as any good Catholic attorney would. In 2020, he earned another public reprimand for mishandling client trust funds and taking a lien on all his client's property without any explanation. Transparency in law? Apparently optional for Carson. Now, let us talk about love. Carson once fought the United States government to bring his Chinese fiancée to Wisconsin. The moment she arrived, they got married, only to quickly divorce. Who could have seen that plot twist coming? The Department of Homeland Security tried to save him from himself, but Carson was on a mission to prove true love, even if it ends with a no-contact order. Did we mention Carson is a devout Roman Catholic? Because nothing says body of Christ quite like manipulating the court, seducing clients, and mismanaging legal trust accounts. What would Jesus do? Apparently not this. Despite his actions, Carson still finds time to judge others for their morality. After all, he is the holiest man in the disciplinary records. Carson even dipped into online slander, claiming in a Google review that he personally helped a man's ex-wife into a domestic violence shelter. Spoiler, that never happened. He deleted the review later, but it was too late. The receipts were already captured, because nothing builds professional credibility like defaming people in your spare time. Let's talk marital history. This is marriage number 2 for Carson, because if at first you do not succeed, try again with a visa lawsuit and a camera crew. We would say 3rd time's the charm. But let us not give him any more ideas. Just when you thought the story could not get any richer, Uncle Sam enters the chat. In 2024, Carson was hit with a tax warrant in Waukesha County. Apparently, Carson was not just mishandling client funds. He forgot to handle his own. Maybe he thought taxes were a suggestion, just like client trust rules. So here is to Christopher S. Carson, legal eagle, moral compass, and walking contradiction. With a trail of reprimands, questionable filings, sketchy relationships, bogus online reviews, and now state tax warrants, he is the Swiss Army knife of legal red flags. If you ever see Carson at the other table in court, just smile. You are already halfway to winning. The preceding content is satire, commentary, and personal opinion informed by public records and reported information. Statements of fact reflect my understanding at time of publication, not legal advice.